You gonna say it, Joker?
Oh, I thought we had a show intro. My bad, but welcome to SmackDown, everyone. We're finally back.
A brain fart.
Yes.
Yes, I am returned from my vacation. And we are starting off with Bianca Belair's U.S. Open Challenge. And obviously you can see the first one to accept the call. But yes, Joker, I guess let's address the elephant in the room. Karrion Kross. By the looks of everything, he is gone.
If they're smart, they'll bring him back at some point. Hopefully.
I would say that that does seem to be the case, but at the same time, I could totally see, especially how Triple H is just becoming Vince. Him just using Kross's what is it, like 40 already?
Yeah.
Hey, it's not a long-term investment. Hey, to that I would say, how old is Brock Lesnar? Hell, how old is CM Punk?
They're in their 40s, I know that.
Now CM Punk's 47. Bronson Reed yelled that at him. Yeah, that was one of the things that happened on Raw. CM Punk was telling him to get in the ring, and Bronson's just like, "You're 47, what are you gonna do?"
That's still crazy. CM Punk's almost 50.
Hey, I will just also say, shame on the Canadian audience for not chanting, "We want Kross." You could have had your own yes movement, and you wasted it. I will just say, the way that this all was handled is very weird. Because on one hand, I am not sure if it's a work or not, considering WWE promoted Kross's book, and I don't want to say they heavily featured him, but they featured him. Up until his exit after SummerSlam. And I know, that just doesn't seem like they would do something with someone they were planning to let go. They have never done that with anyone, Joker.
Yeah, I would say it does make it seem more weird and more like it's all a work, and Kross will be back at some point.
Also, one reason why I say I don't think it is a work is that Killer Kross and Scarlett reopened their wrestling tees. And who knows, if I get the money to buy it, maybe I'll get Kross's new shirt. Good soldiers defend their people. Yeah, overall, what do you think of Kross's second run? I will not lie when I say it was the absolute shit.
I will say it could have been better.
Oh, I say it's the absolute shit because they clearly had no fucking idea what they wanted to do with Kross. And they did not, and they never really gave him the time to really get whatever he was trying to do over. He had to do that on his own. And they got mad at him for it. But yes, you told me you watched his documentary. What was your takeaway from it? Me?
Yeah, me and Dale watched it together.
My big takeaway was the old saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
I mean, I will say, like, I watched it, and me and Dell both had like the same reaction. Like, we loved getting to know, Kevin as a person and Scarlett more as a person. And it just made me like the guy more.
Oh, I started listening to some interviews and stuff a while ago, so I already had an idea on who, well, I guess Kevin, what kind of person Kevin really is. I will say this, if WWE ever did hire any of the randos that just hate on Karrion Kross for no reason, I'd say they bankrupt the company. They have absolutely no business sense whatsoever.
Like, it's just like...
I will say this, it would work well in the AAA industry, though, because they kind of hate their fans, too.
I mean, like, Kevin Kross is a fucking great guy.
Kevin Kross?
Yeah, like his real name is Kevin Kross.
No, it is not.
Oh, I thought it was. My bad. But, like, he just seems like a good guy.
That was a ring name of his, though, Kevin Kross.
Oh, I did not know that. But, like,
his real name is Kevin Kaiser. Kesar.
Oh. But no, it just made me, like, want the best for the guy even more.
And I was listening to JD on what he had to say about the whole thing, and he said he thinks it's a work and possibly a character change for him. They're ditching the Karrion Kross because it's a dead character after they fucked it twice. And he might be coming back in as Killer Kross. Soul missed the Soul Snatcher.
I mean, that would be a good thing for them to do, because honestly...
Oh, another thing he mentioned, is that if he goes to TNA or AAA, then, well, WWE could just be not wanting to pay Kross what he wants, so he goes to one of them. And then they pay him less, and they still retain his services. And that is the end for Soul Ruca, Joker.
I would say she could have did better. But she did give a good effort. But, like, I will say, like, I do agree that, like, the Killer Kross character and Karrion Kross are just two different characters. They are not.
Honestly, I don't really see why they couldn't just do both the Killer Karrion Kross.
I mean, I agree with you on that one. Like, why can't they just, do the best of both?
And that's one reason why I don't think it's going to be Killer Kross if he does return. I think, if anything, they'll probably just do the Killer Karrion Kross. Yes, Bianca. She retains again, lol.
I mean, Bianca's literally showing why she's the...
But yes, we also have a special announcement to make due to, well, timing and everything. We decided we're going to do King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, well, after SmackDown. This show.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be moving SummerSlam to this month, so we're not doing SummerSlam in fucking October. Yes, up next we're going to see which one of these four teams is going to go on to take on, I'm trying to blank.
The Authors of Pain.
Yes, the catering crew.
The AOP,
Authors of Catering. The Authors of Dust. The Caterers of Pain. The WWE Tag Team Champions of Catering. I know, what other jokes can I make, Joker, to get my point across that you haven't used the authors since they won the damn belts? I don't think you used anyone, actually, that have come out holding those belts.
Because I try and think of, like, who would be great opponents, like, who would
I
actually
just
work
mean
in
you
a
just get
storyline.
a team to face them, and then you do absolutely nothing after that. Here are the Dudleys.
Yep, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley boys.
Now, what do you think of Paul Heyman's comparison to that Karrion Kross is Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I would say in a lot of ways he is not wrong, because I feel like Cross has that cult following.
You know, I've seen this a lot in that comment section, but one thing that I've seen is that people kept. One thing I've seen was Cross can't wrestle, Stone Cold can. I was like, really? Now, what I've seen from Stone Cold, he was more of a striker and not really much of a wrestler.
Well, that was after his neck injury, though.
And what was the most wrestling move that he did? Maybe a back suplex? And I just honestly don't know what those people expect Cross to do. Do they want him to do a Phoenix Splash or something?
I don't know. I think a lot of the time, some wrestling fans...
Hey, most of the time now, I'm not even really critical on someone's wrestling ability unless it's painfully obvious.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, I think...
And here's Team Hardcore.
Want too much.
Honestly, I think people just like to lay blame on the character, because that's what WWE does. And they don't want to blame WWE for fucking up. Yeah, I'll say this, everyone that WWE's released, that is not on them. That is on WWE. Are you really gonna sit there and tell me that Braun Strowman had a very bad return? No. He did very well. I fucking hate Braun Strowman. But I will admit, he did very well. And you know what his reward for that? Doing very well was, Joker? He got fucking fired.
Yeah, actually improving and making yourself better.
Oh, we really need to get to use Braun Strowman more. I doubt we're going to use him on our shows, but we should at least use him in NXT more. Maybe he can face the Great Khali when he beats Penta. Are you ready, Joker? 2, delete!
No.
Now the Y6's Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. The Howdy Boys are here, Joker.
Did you just call them the Howdy Boys?
Yes. Or would that be Luke Harper and Uncle Howdy? And why is there fire in the crowd, Joker?
I honestly don't know, to be honest.
I think you should probably call someone.
Yeah, we might need. Yeah, we might need.
Let them know that the crowd's on fire. And that's not a metaphor, they're literally on fire.
Like, yeah, we might need someone to check that out on why something is on fire and it shouldn't be on fire.
Maybe it's the sign of the return of Jackal.
That would be a little ironic. Fire appears in the crowd and all you see is Jackal standing there menacingly.
And he might be. I mean, I can't make out all of them. And there they are, Joker. 3-minute warning, Jamal. And
Rosie.
Correction, Rosie and Umaga. I think we should just put Umaga in here. Kind of like what we did with Scott Steiner. Not Scott Steiner. Yeah, Scott Steiner. Yes, overall, Joker, I don't really know how to feel about the whole carrying cross thing. My gut is telling me it's legit. I'm just hoping honestly, it is a ruse. And they're planning to bring him back, or already have him.
I think they are going to bring him back at some point.
If they don't, I'm hoping the "We Want Cross" becomes the new CM Punk chant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whenever something really stupid's going on, that's just the official chant for the audience to let you know that they hate it.
I mean, it's like this, too. Like, WWE likes the crowd to be vocal.
No, they don't. Weren't you listening to Cross's documentary? He was told by several people to ignore the crowd, to ignore the support they was getting.
Yeah, but like how it used to be is like they used to listen to the crowd and they loved.
I won't even go that far. Feedback. I remember Zack Ryder, Joker, and that's kind of what this feels like.
And then again, it was also
the only difference is John Cena hasn't kissed Scarlett. That's the only thing different here. And Karrion Kross wasn't thrown off a stage by a mass lunatic.
Yet.
Yes, maybe they would have had... I'm sure if Kross was still here, they'd probably have him in a wheelchair, and El Grande Americano would throw him off the stage.
No, that's not what I was talking about either.
Yes, everyone, since that we also are moving, well, things. The Great American Bash will also be moved. So we'll do Heat Wave next month, actually. So that means that the Great American Bash, it will be Tyler Breeze versus Baron Corbin. Will Baron finally get his coronation, Joker?
We'll have to wait and see, to be honest.
Or will he suffer the wrath of the Banzai Drop? And after all, Yokozuna is now one victory, so that means he's our next big thing, Joker.
Is he though? Like,
hey, I'll tell you who it's not so far, based on her 2 appearances. Jordynne Grace. It's probably the song.
You can say that again because, like, she's getting the bad heart.
Hey, Joker, just going off of YouTube. Likes and dislikes. Everyone hates the new Phyrexium song.
I mean,
I will say, it is pretty much the very definition of... Well, it's definitely AI. But I will say, it is catchy. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if it was AI. I'm still confused on how, well, a company that's using AI to write their songs now sucks at it so badly that I can find some random video on YouTube that sounds 10 times better. And did you listen to that song that I sent you?
No.
Nope, you didn't?
No, I don't listen to many, like, AI generated stuff because most of the time it just sounds
watch
like
the presidents all the time.
I mean, more like songs, sir.
I'll have to show it to you later.
Are funny.
Yeah, Shai Kong is also uploading everything on Rumble, so if YouTube goes to shit, then we'll have at least the backup. Mr. Sacco! We're getting 2 mandible claws. That's ironic.
Yeah, we got Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt that can do a mandible claw, and then we got fucking Mankind that can do the mandible claw as well. So it's like we could technically have 4 mandible claws.
I see 3 people that can do it, but who else? And who's the 4th guy? Does Harry Funk do the mandible claw?
No, I meant to say 3, but I said 4 instead.
Oh, so close. Team Hardcore almost got it.
That was my bad, sir.
So who are you even rooting for to win this, to take on the authors of catering?
I don't know.
Speaking of which, I'm literally thinking of just breaking up the Final Testament since, well, we never used them anyway. That's why I keep them around as a special entrance. And crosses Strawn says, the Final Testament. Oh, Mankind, did you see that, Joker?
Yes.
I'm surprised Rosie didn't break a tooth.
I also heard that thud. Like, damn, that was a horrific thud.
So, what do you think? Break up the Final Testament or just leave it? I guess it doesn't really matter. Now, speaking of the Authors of Pain, what a waste of bringing those 2 back, huh? I literally, for the life of me, do not understand why WWE brought them back.
I don't know
so
either,
close
sir.
for the Wyatt 6. The Howdy Boys almost got it, Joker. And the Bo Dazzler. I know you were Bo-dazzled, weren't you?
I wouldn't exactly say Bo-dazzled.
Yes, how do you actually like the return of the Wyatt 6 since they, well, returned?
Honestly, I think they are actually trying to do shit with them this time around.
I know, it only took them like 2 years. Now, if only if they did that for Cross. When he got himself over.
Yes. If only.
Yeah, if it is gonna work, where do you think Cross goes? I don't really see him going to AEW.
I think he goes to New Japan, or he goes to...
I think he's gonna move all the way to New Japan.
Well, I think he could work in New Japan.
I see him most likely just landing in TNA.
Really? But hey, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? You really think Cross would go to TNA? I mean, he did really good in TNA.
I mainly just say TNA because, well, he'd be the biggest fish there, he'd probably be allowed to do what he wants to do. And he has his window back into WWE.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that just depends on if everyone just doesn't demand that he comes back like they did R-Truth. But hey, I'm hoping that actually happens. I'm hoping that they get a bigger backlash than the whole R-Truth situation.
I mean, I kind of agree with you because, like, Cross is, in my opinion, like, wanted a better talent.
And the fact that they gave Solo Sikoa 2 titles. Did apps. Did I say Cross? I meant Solo. I talk about nepotism right there, huh? Hey, I said that Solo's doing pretty well, but he's gone down again since he won that fucking US title. And I don't know, how do you feel about the MFT? Personally, I think they have the get off my TV vibe. I do not care one bit about them, and I don't care which Tongan they bring out next week. Also, Jeff Cobb really should have just went to NXT. Yeah, what do you think of the family tree, whatever the fuck? The bloodline.
I honestly think they're trying too hard in a lot of ways.
I would say they're trash. I do find it ironic, they're basically just trying the fucking Jacob Fatu again, just with Talatonga, and I think that's gonna fail miserably. Hey, the best thing they could have did is just put Jacob Fatu as the leader. And just have Solo just be... I don't want to say a manager, just a member. Hell, he could be the guy that eats pins. And you know, WWE loves those people.
Yes.
Team Hardcore did it, Joker.
Wow, they're gonna go against the Authors of Pain.
And was that who you were rooting for?
Not exactly, but like, hey, it works.
Yes, they're not ready for the power of love, Joker. Hey, any face of Foley can come out. Yeah, that was a close one. Anyway, up next, DDP takes on Big Jim.
Yes, hi, Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy is finally coming out of catering. And Ethan.
Run behind! Damn it, Ethan!
So, Joker, you could say that loss last week bruised his ego.
Ethan.
Yeah, Joker, I will say you have some pretty good fighting champions in your mid-card. Well, I say if you got rid of the hardcore title, you'd have a perfect workhorse mid-card championships.
Well, thank you, sir. Sir, I've always been, about my mid-card titles.
I know, your fucking main scene is terrible. Hey, this is the first time we're seeing Cross and Abyss interact since we started this fucking thing.
Sir, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to finish up what I've started with my mid-card.
Really? I don't see Bronson Reed anywhere, Joker.
Sir, I've already did Bronson Reed and fucking...
Maybe it's time for Braun Breaker to get in there. And then we can finally finish it with Seth Rollins. Either that or Ethan Page is going to win. And the match is still official for SummerSlam, if that's still what we're going with. DDP versus Ethan Page for the U.S. Championship.
Yep, that's what I wanted.
I do find it funny that this year, you're not using your Miss Money in the Bank. And you often wonder why I think that we should probably just ditch the two tertiary titles and just stick with what we got, and maybe just flip the Cruiserweight title around.
Fair enough, I can see where you're coming from on that one in a way.
And the way I see it, we're wasting too much time setting up the two other belts. And I know you like them, and that's why you're doing it. But it's also taken away from the U.S. titles. And, well, right now it's taken away from your tag team titles and your women's champion. And I can say it's pretty much the same for me with the UK title. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a unification match. I'm going to have Aleister Black and Jake the Snake go at it for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, interesting.
And after all, I did say I wanted to make this more of a realistic universe mode. And let's face it, the UK sucks right now, so why would I want to why would I want a belt named after them? Even if it is a very pretty belt. Diamond Cutter.
Out of nowhere. 1, 2.
The Jim says not today.
Saw it coming. DDP throws up the hand sign. Oh, crossbody.
Or maybe I should give him a new one. And there's the Diamond Neckbreaker.
That is a nice neck breaker, though, by DDP.
I guess what you could do is have DDP versus Ethan versus, well, I guess whoever wins your hardcore title match.
True.
And besides, I also forgot to mention the women's tag team titles.
Yeah. Hey, I have a number one contenders match for that tonight, so, like, I'm not completely trying to forget about the women's tag team title.
Spear.
Oh, almost a 3.
What move would you give Jimmy and Jay to... Now, what move would you give Jimmy that isn't the Uso Splash? Speaking of the devil.
I don't know, like... And that's not the super kick? There's not a...
I give him the Samoa drop.
But sir, he's not big enough for a Samoan drop in my opinion.
The Samoan Joker.
Yes,
and he could always do the coffin drop. Maybe he could call it the Uso drop. Yeah, Darby's finisher. I know, you think WWE is planning to sign Darby Allin in the future? Since that they added literally every single fucking variation they could into the game.
Well, I don't know if Darby Allin is going to be wrestling, like, later.
Yeah, I guess he could die within the next few years. He is that crazy. Yeah, can you believe that AEW wasted all that time for the return of Darby Allin, only to not give it to him in the end? Hey, they made the right choice in the end, but I will say they should have taken that belt off Moxley sooner.
Oh, I agree with you. Like, Moxley's title reign was awful. Diamond Cutter.
That's another dub for Diamond Dallas Page. Why do we get the feeling that you're eyeing up your next World Heavyweight Champion right here, Joker?
Well, I did want to give him an opportunity for the world title in the future. It's just...
It's just what?
I didn't think it would come down like to possibly being this soon.
Now he's a two-time U.S. champion here, Joker. Yeah, who's ready for New Jack? I have it. Shawn Spears is. So you gotta do that triple threat for the U.S. title. And I guess the hardcore title.
I mean, I can. Definitely.
Alright, I'll just put it on there. I guess it doesn't really matter, it's just gonna be for the US title anyway. And plus, that means we get a shorter show, Joker. So I guess we're also gonna be sharing the Cruiserweight title?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I will get that for my show, so that we can both have a 6-6. Oh yeah, I also found out for whatever reason, New Jack doesn't have his special entrance for a title match. I'm guessing it's because the music keeps playing.
Possibly.
Also, I'm gonna announce this, Joker. At SummerSlam, Roxanne Perez will defend the Women's Intercontinental Championship in an 8-women championship scramble.
Ooh.
Yeah, I couldn't really think of anyone I wanted her face, so I figured I'll just put them all in. There he is, Joker. Ben Bannon has returned.
This is not Ben Bannon.
This is the spear of Bannon, Joker. Yes, you think Ben Bannon's having an identity crisis with this whole Shawn Spears character?
Not Ben Bannon.
No, but it's pretty much who we based him off of, unintentionally. And this was probably the direction we would have gone with them anyway. I will say, of everyone you picked up in the draft, I was probably most surprised by this one. I didn't even know you liked Shawn Spears.
I think he's an interesting character, sir.
Yeah, too bad he doesn't do that entrance anymore. I'll also be disappointed if we don't get Tatum Paxley's Eyes of the Reaper song in the next game.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, weighing in at 240 pounds.
And yes, I did already pick all 8 women for that championship scramble. Would you like to hear them?
And his opponent from Niagara Falls,
Sure.
weighing in
Alright, Roxanne Perez will defend the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox, Cora Jade, Blair Davenport, Tatum Paxley, and Lyra Valkyria.
Oh.
One of those might be changed, depending on if, well, who I select for... What is it, 4? Yeah, we can have... So it's 7 matches, right? For the King and Queen of the Ring?
Uh-huh.
Okay, how many people can be in it?
I don't know, to be honest.
I know, I haven't done one in so long, I kind of forget if it's 4 or 8. If so, then it's just going to be 2 for you and 2 for me.
I think it's 8. And then again, it's hard for me to even remember because, as I said, or as you just said, we haven't done one in a while.
And I know I said 7 matches. Yeah, I think it's only 4.
As I said, like we won't worry about it too much. We'll figure it out as we go.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
It's 8. There we get 2 matches, 2 matches. And then those 2 matches fight each other. And then we get the finals. So, okay, I got it. Well, you don't get tables, you get a kendo stick. And you will like it. So, if you're wondering how I ended this match, well, New Jack put Shawn Spears through a table. He did a pile driver off the apron through a flaming table.
Oh.
And then Ridge Holland came down and hit the Redeemer, and Shawn Spears won the match. So, I'm curious who you're rooting for in this match. Since obviously we're not having Ridge Holland come out.
I'm technically rooting for both, but I would like Shawn Spears to retain. But if New Jack wins, I won't be too disappointed in that.
Funny enough, we could also use that for the storyline too. Who have Gamer of the Hardcore title. You want to know how?
True. How?
He pawns it. Hey, that's what he said he would do if he ever wins the championship, Joker.
I mean, that would be a total New Jack thing to do.
Yeah, so he only made $6 off of that pile of trash. Now, how much money do you think people would actually spend for the Hardcore Championship?
I mean, people have bought replicas of it in the past.
Yeah, but those are actually good and not falling apart. So yeah, I'm looking at New Jack's championships and accomplishments, and he's won a pretty good, decent chunk of belts.
Yeah, New Jack was really good.
So he's won the ECW World Tag Team titles 3 times.
Yep. I think he won the television title.
Nope. That's the tag team titles. And American Championship Pro Wrestling. He won their Hardcore Championship. At North Georgia Wrestling Association, he was their heavyweight champion and a 2-time tag team champion. He was a tag team champion with Festus.
The hell? Him and Luke Gallows had a tag team title reign?
And it might be a different Festus, but maybe. So who is Mustafa Said?
Oh, that's his tag team partner from
Who the
ECW.
gangsters were?
Yep.
Okay, it says he won them with him too. Well, here's one I'm sure everyone knows, the Smoky Mountain Wrestling. He was the tag team champion with Mustafa.
Yep, Jim Cornette's promotion.
Universal Championship Wrestling. He was the hardcore champion there. I'm noticing a trend here, Joker. You cannot be a champion if it's not a hardcore or a tag team.
I mean,
and that one
not many people.
Heavyweight championship.
I mean, like, New Jack was meant to get you to hate him in a lot of ways.
What do you think New Jack would have done if WWE signed him?
WWE would have never touched New Jack. But if, like, okay,
I think that if
wasn't
Nick Khan was around back then, he wouldn't reach out to New Jack.
Okay, like, New Jack was technically the original John Moxley / Nick Gage in a way, except really hopped up on, like, crack most of the time.
Alright, and finally, United States Wrestling Association. He was their World Tag Team Champion alongside Homeboy.
Interesting.
And Homeboy is also dead. Damn. He died at 44.
Hiya, driver! Ooh! One, two.
Check out.
Shawn kicks out of the pile driver.
Whoever this Homeboy is, it literally does not say how he died.
I mean, he was young.
And Mufasta's seed is still alive.
Yes. Maybe they can give...
Joker, he's taking out the trash.
Yeah. Hey, maybe they can get him a Legends contract and we can get the Gangsters in a WWE game.
Were they ever even in ECW together?
Yes, like they were the ECW Tag Team Champions.
Oh, I guess that's true. So the Gangsters were New Jack Mustafa Ali. Not Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Saeed. D'Lo Brown. And Killer Kelly. Killer Kyle.
Killer Kyle does not
So you know what that
sound
means, Joker.
that intimidating.
That means in the next DLC, we're gonna get the Gangsters. New Jack and D'Lo Brown.
Yeah, a version of the Gangster. Huh.
And we could always pair R-Truth with them to give them that comedy act. Yeah, that little comedy alongside all the blood, razors, and all that. Now look at that, we're racing blood, Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of this hardcore championship match so far?
I mean, it's been hardcore. Like, you can't even say that it hasn't.
How would you grade Shawn Spears so far compared to your earlier championship match with Bianca and Ruca?
Honestly, I think this one's the better
You just
match.
got a ladder.
Try to.
Yeah, you should have started off with
I can't-
this.
I know. I thought the women would do better. That's why I put them on first. I hope they do good.
New Jack's busted. I don't know how he took a ladder to the arm, but that busted him, Joker. Oh. That was pretty good.
I mean, a ladder to the arm, busting him open doesn't sound that
Joker, there's blood everywhere.
unrealistic. Sir, I can see this. I see there's blood everywhere. I knew this was gonna be a bloody match. It's just like, damn.
Is that enough to put New Jack away?
1, 2.
Nope.
New Jack kicked out. New Jack, just stay down. Please. You don't need to die for this title. The title ain't worth it, New Jack. I swear. I promise you.
Yeah, he's putting Shawn Spears in the grave, Joker. My bad, I mean Ben Bannon.
And sidewalk slam. That's a beautiful sidewalk slam, though.
You set up, Joker.
Going up.
Headbutt.
Oh, diving headbutt. New Jack, no, you're already bleeding. Stop it. 1, 2. He kicked out.
Okay, I'm impressed, Shawn. Well, we might as well just make this a casket match, Joker.
Pile driver. One, 2.
New Jack is the
3.
hardcore champion.
Here is your winner, and the new Hardcore Champion.
Wow, that was a hard-fought match, though. I will not lie.
Who knows, maybe New Jack's gonna continue this and become your new United States champion.
I mean, it is possible.
And you know, Joker, you could actually just keep the Cruiserweight title on NXT and introduce the, well, Attitude Era Cruiserweight title. You know, keep both NXT and the main roster somewhat similar.
Right.
Do you like the idea? Or do you think that's too much?
I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I'm just trying to think of a way for us not to, well, keep the Cruiserweight title on our shows and never use it for NXT.
Understandable, I get that.
I guess we could always just go for the hardcore title, too. And just keep that thing going.
I mean, the hardcore title has not been that bad of a title so far.
And I don't think the UK title's been that bad of a concept either. I just feel like we don't have time for it.
Yeah, I can
I
see
only
where you're
keep
coming
one of
from
them
as well.
around because I recognize we at least need 7 or 6 matches for the card.
Is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, the Unholy Union.
Oh, if you want my opinion on if we're gonna get Scarlett and Karrion Kross in the next game, I think we will. I think it's late enough for them to leave them in, unless WWE are really that petty. Which, considering how things are going, that might just be.
Yes, there's a good chance that they could be that petty, sir. You're not wrong.
Or again, we could just continue Jackal's legacy.
With the UK title,
Yeah, that's one reason why I keep it around. It is a token for Jackal. For being our best character, that we get a title in honor of him.
I mean, like, it's strange, like, how Jackal wasn't meant to be the main villain of our series for the longest time.
I know, and he was British, so that makes it all the better. British people
And
are
it's
evil.
just like, it's just like, he was, like, really good, though. Like, it's,
So what do you say? We keep the UK title then, in honor of Jackal? Now, just in case if he never comes back to our series, because okay.
I mean, I can agree with you on that. Like, 2K has done a fucking awful job so far.
Now, whenever I see this, the first thing I think of is not Charlotte, but I think these are the graphics for Night of Champions.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, what do you think of the frenemies so far?
I will say I like them. I don't hate them. It's just if WWE will do anything useful / unique with them, I should say.
I'd say it's really becoming more and more of a drag to get through these shows. Mainly because WWE is just getting rid of all the new people that they bring in, or they just become cannon fodder for Solo Sikoa. Speaking of that, did you actually hear what Solo said?
No.
So he said that we're only in the 4th inning of the... well, we're only in the 3rd inning, or turning, whatever, of the Bloodline story. It's not over yet. So it has been over for about a year now. About 2 years, actually. Hell, it's not even the Bloodline anymore, it's the MFT.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess that means I need to find someone else to fight Jake the Snake. And we will continue Jackal's legacy. You know what? I already have the opponent in mind for... Well, for the UK title. Can you guess who it is, Joker?
Wade Barrett?
Joker, he just won the hardcore title.
New Jack.
Yes, it only makes sense. If we're getting rid of one of the belts, then then we should at least have a unification. I will say, Joker, good job on booking the hardcore title. I hope you continue that with the United Kingdom title. And I will say this, we're getting rid of the British rules stipulation, so you can use it however you want. So if you want to book it as a hardcore title too, you can.
Gotcha.
It's a special title that will float between our brands. I don't think Jackal would appreciate it if we made it a strictly 2 out of 3 falls match when it was mainly known for his brutal violence.
And bloodshed, and then choking out the opponent.
I don't think Jackal would approve of New Jackal on the belt.
Oh, White, he would hope someone as violent as him would come around to hold that title.
Who do you want more, Aleister Black or New Jack?
Okay, Aleister is as dark as Jackal.
I know, that's why that's why I kind of like the fact they won it.
As violent as Jackal. Like, it's just...
Maybe we should form the House of Black, but New Jack and Aleister Black. I did talk about Corey Graves, because I think he would fit the aesthetic look. I'm still debating on which women to put with them. That one I can really think of is Tatum. Maybe Nikki Cross?
I mean...
Or we could just put the Wyatt family with... and the Wyatt 6 with Aleister Black.
Interesting.
And again, that would mean we need to excommunicate Bray Wyatt.
I don't think we would really want to do that, sir.
Of course not. Joker, Alba Fire just broke your ring.
I can see that. Alba, what the hell are you doing?
He is costing you more money than with that one time you had to pay Zarian his loss fee of $250,000 for a dare booking opponent that could defeat him. I know, Joker, you were very ungrateful for that, for giving him an opponent that could beat him. You should have gave him more Jeff Hardys. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
I wish they would bring job matches back. They were really funny.
Well, remember that time I accidentally lost to a big boot?
And you lost more than that. I remember specifically us debuting Ben Bannon into the series, you running at me with Matt Hardy, and then I get you with the swinging neck breaker and beat you.
Yeah. I even kicked out. That was the worst part. I literally had hit the kick out in the little bar, and the game and online was like, nah.
Apple, what are you doing?
that was...
Isla. Alexa, what was that? Well, Joker, they really are frenemies. Alexa broke it up.
I saw that.
Well, speaking of teams, whatever happened to that Shotzi team with Scarlett? And I guess you don't got Shotzi right now, but still. They're still doing that series, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, shame they never updated Shotzi.
I never thought they were gonna update Shotzi.
Down the rabbit hole.
I will still say, bad name for a finisher.
That's not actually the move that Isla Dawn calls it. I believe she calls it Down in the Chasm.
I mean, that's a better name for it than Down the Rabbit Hole.
I guess when in doubt, let's just check Wrestling Wiki. Okay, they do not have it listed. Let's look up finisher. Isla Dawn finisher includes a half Nelson suplex. Not exactly, but okay. She calls the call of the quarters.
Interesting.
I think the AI is fucking with me.
It possibly could be.
Well, I'll be damned. I guess that is what it's called. Oh, so that's what it was their theme song that was called The Depths. So our finishers are the Air Raid Crash and Call of the Quarters.
Huh. Interesting.
But it just says she still uses the Air Raid Crash today, so I don't know why it's not listed as a finisher. Let's check what Alba Fire's things are called. The KLR bomb. So that's the gory bomb.
Ah.
I'm sure you know what the KRL bomb is. And the KLR bomb is. Kaylee Ray.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you not know that?
Because my brain doesn't put stuff like that together.
Yes, there it is. The KLR bomb.
The Kaylee Ray bomb.
Yes, I think I'll stick with gory bomb because that's a tongue twister.
Fair enough, sir.
I'm curious, who are you looking forward to the most in the next gen? I'm kind of looking forward to Blake Monroe.
Don't know, sir.
Yeah, Mariah May. I know who you're really looking forward to. You're looking forward to El Grande Americano.
He's coming in this game!
I know.
I mean, yeah, we don't have to wait for the next game to get him, but like it's still.
I think I'd still prefer Zarya, but whatever.
Kick out.
So, Blair Davenport's finishers were Flawless Victory, a Diving Double Foot Stomp, and Fatality. Well, we definitely know what she's a fan of, huh?
Yep. Mortal Kombat!
Also says that she used the Bree trigger.
Is that just the V trigger?
Yes, running knee strike. And it says the fatality was a double wrist lock. I thought that was the Falcon's Arrow. And that's why I heard it be called before, the Fatality. So according to this, Kit Wilson is a tweener.
He's a tweener.
The Unholy Union do it, Joker.
A good job, Unholy.
I really need to get around to changing their entrance motions. So they will fight the Meta Girls.
Yeah.
So you want to hear who is the top heels according to this for
Sure.
the women's card? Alright, here we go. Naomi and Nia Jax. Alright, I'm sorry, were you expecting more of the top?
Yeah, like Naomi I can kinda get.
Oh, I agree.
Nia
Naomi
Jax
is
kinda
the best heel that they got right now. And she's on the run of her life, Joker. Nia Jax, I won't even say that since she went to NXT. Yes, Joker, I'm sure you're ready for this. The monster is come. If you're wondering who the top upper card baby faces are, yeah, it's Asuka, Bianca Belair, Io Sky, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, and Tiffany Stratton. So a big difference, huh?
Yes.
I will say this, yes, they need more upper heels right now. They could have had that if they didn't fire half the roster. Anyway, let's do this. Wow, Alba Fire is considered a lower card. Here he is, Joker.
The monster.
How's it look on him?
Yeah. That looks really good.
The following contest is scheduled for one
Forgive me if I say it, I hope Cross wins.
from parts unknown. Weighing in
You know,
at
recency bias.
350 pounds,
Yeah.
the undisputed WWE Champion. He is the monster of
And I'm kind of surprised Stephanie McCare isn't considered upper card since she's facing Naomi next.
Yeah, I kind of am shocked by that as well because she is upper card. I never consider her a lower card.
Alright, here is who NXT has as their upper card. So, babyfaces, Joe Hendry and Obafemi.
I'm pretty sure there's more than just Joe Hendry.
Oh, that's the upper card, Joker. Here is the top, well, the upper card heels. Jasper Troy and Trick Williams. And you're seeing Jasper Troy fight Ricky Saints. I'd say he's pretty good. If I had to say anything, just think Lars Sullivan, but better.
Gotcha.
I will say, the name could have been better. No, I think he's one of the new guys. Alright, here are the mid-card for NXT. Faces, Andre Chase, Hank Walker, Javon Evans, Josh Briggs, Lexis King. Lexis King's a babyface? Miles Bourne, Ricky Saints, Shawn Legacy. Alright, Joker, if you ever get the chance, look up Shawn Legacy. That guy is great. Tank Ledger, Tavion Heights, Tony D'Angelo, and Yoshi. Yeah, that Inimura guy. And his name is very hard to pronounce. Now that one guy that's teaming with Josh Briggs.
Oh, yeah.
Midcard heels, Bronco Nima, Stax, Charlie Dempsey, Cutler James, Dion Lennox, Ethan Page, Linson Price, Orson Griffin, Ridge Holland. Is Ridge Holland even still in NXT? Maybe I need to go back and watch. I haven't watched in weeks ever since they fired, well, all the interesting people there. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sean Spears and Wes Lee. You have Luca. Well, Luca as a tweener. So, you ready to hear the heel and faces for the top card of the women's division down in NXT?
Sure.
Alright, here's the top baby faces in NXT. Jordynne Grace.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
She's the only babyface.
No, she's the top. She's the only top babyface. Alright, ready to move on to the heels?
Sure.
Blake Monroe, JC Jane, and Nia Jax.
Wow.
Shock treatment.
Not a lot.
He kicked out of the shock treatment, Joker, and now Black Hole Slam.
1, 2. Kick out. Tap.
And this is Abyss's first match. Well, first singles match in this entire series, actually. Holy crap. Like, I forgot that his first match was a Fatal 4-Way, and his second match was Money in the Bank. And then his third match was a cash-in, so not really a match.
Yeah, that's why I said I want to do something with Abyss, because I want to actually start building him up pretty well.
That looked like it hurt.
I agree. That did fucking look like it hurt.
I remember when that was Seth's finisher.
I still think it was a dumb finisher.
A lot better than the pedigree.
I mean, I will say Seth's pedigree is ass.
I know, I'd literally take him doing that facebuster move again, because at least it kinda looked cool and unique. I'm sure with the right people selling it, it could have been good. And Black Hole Slam. Kick out.
I mean, hey, this is going to be a good match. I can already tell. From like how Abyss and Seth are going at each other. This is what I'm looking for in my talent.
Oh, it just occurred to me. Now you can use Aleister Black on your shows since he's the UK champion.
Yeah.
And plus, I think this works out better for us, because that means one of us will get the women's tag title, and one of us will get the UK title next. Phoenix Splash.
Yeah. Hey, I'm already planning, well, I crowned #1 contenders for our women's tag team champion. So.
Yes, the Unholy Union. I wonder what we're going to do with those belts in the next game.
Don't know, because we're not
I
going to
really
have
hope they have a very good Women's Legends roster.
Yeah.
That might be our only saving grace. And I'm not talking about Devon. Maybe they'll put Santina Morella. And we compare her with, what the fuck was her name again? Ariana Grace.
Santina Morella is just Santino in drag.
Oh, there's that new chokeslam, Joker. What'd you think of it?
It looks really good. 1, 2, 3.
And that picks up Abyss the victory. And there's Cross.
Yeah.
Do you think Ross got over the whole cash-in? And they're
he
not
wouldn't
throwing
be out
down,
here.
so I guess that's a good sign.
Yes. But Cross is not letting him forget
He's coming.
what Abyss did to him. Stole his moment of glory, stole his moment to shine.
Well, he'll get that opportunity at SummerSlam and Monsters Ball.
Yes. A very dangerous matchup. But it is also Abyss's home.
Yes, everyone. Thank you for joining us for SmackDown. We'll see you at the King and Queen of the Ring.